And so let me ask you as well, because you've pretty much, experienced MMA from most angles. Which is your favorite? So you've got the judge, you've got the ref, right? You've got the promoter, you've got the commentator, you've got the fan, I guess. Even like, which is the best experience to experience MMA in?
Well, as you know, Dennis, with regards to shows, leading up to it is absolute nightmare. And so here in Dunedin, we would have done close to 30 shows since 2006. We've been promoting here. It's just absolute nightmare of change of fighters and every other thing that needs to be done. But as soon as it's over, everyone asks you when the next show is, and you're just like, give me 6 hours to digest this, and then the next thing you're wondering when we're going to do the next show, because there's nothing that, for me, it's all about the fights. Even though there's an incredible amount of work that goes into doing this, but for me personally, if I go to another show, which we travel to, and I usually now, obviously later on, I'm travelling as an official, we'll say, but I'll go to a show and I'll just ask, or beforehand I'll be asked, what do you need done? What do you need a hand with? And I'm keen to. I'll be your timekeeper if you want to judge, if you want to referee. It really doesn't bother me. As long as I'm involved in the show, I'll be a happy camper. I really will. But I really enjoy the refereeing for the closeness of the fights. But the judging aspect is totally different again. Being objective and unbiased and looking at the fight for what it is. But later on, or if I get the opportunity as a fan, like I said to you earlier, I know far too much about the sport, and you know about this and you know about that, and this should happen, but I really, really want to see that thing that's just going to make you go, I don't know if I can swear, but just go, wow. I want to see those things that just make you go, God, this is why we love the sport. You just want to see that X factor involved in it. It's the immediacy of the sport is the best part of it, and the way, especially with the crowds that we've had down here, they're so knowledgeable, and if the fight's over in 30 seconds and they see something spectacular, no one complains. Or if it's just one of those dog fights, people don't mind that at all. So that's the great part about the sport. But I've listened to the crowds here for years now, and with doing the commentary or doing post-fight commentary or anything like that, because we've had some fights go on to some shows, go on to Sky TV here, which will be the same as Foxtel over there or something like that. So I've been involved in the post-fight commentary, and then it goes to screen. But listening to the crowd live and then going back and then watching it and then doing a commentary over the top of it, and just watching from those angles, that's different from live to what is being shown on the screen from the camera angles. When you have good cameramen, they pick up everything. It's just, and the editing, which you understand, is just makes the sport. It's just such a spectacular sport to watch. So there's nothing that I really don't mind being involved in. I really don't.